Hey collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to the channel. So I am going to be doing your zodiac December readings. So before we jump into your specific sign, let's get into what exactly is happening in the month of December. So on December 4th, we do have a cold full moon in Gemini. Then on December 19th, it's more like the 20th, the morning of, we have a new moon in Capricorn, and this is going to be time for completion, renewal, reflection, and shadow work. And then on December 21st, we have Yule or winter solstice. So this is the longest night of the year. So this is the beginning of winter, and just the days are going to start to get longer again. So we're coming out of like a dark period and getting back into the time frame of when we have more daytime light. And then I also wanted to mention that for the whole month of November, if you comment the word book in any video, you are entered to win a free copy of my book, which is The Art of Expression. It was just released on Amazon in October. It is now available in 3 formats. That is ebook, paperback, and hardcover. You'll be winning this paperback first edition. This contest runs for the entire month of November, and you only need to type in 4 words to enter, BOOK. You can check out a free sample download of it on Amazon in the links in the description. Good luck, and you must be a subscriber to win. All right. So that being said, we are going to jump right into your astrology signs. Welcome, Virgo friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls in the sign of Virgo, then this is your reading. So we're going to take a look at your month ahead and see what December has going on for you, what you can expect, maybe some things you don't know about. All right, so I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see what we have for December for Virgo. Okay, this one. We have ceremony. I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. All right. So maybe some of you are doing some sort of ritual, okay? Ceremony. And it's interesting because this person on the card is veiled. So maybe it's like a wedding. It could be that. Maybe you're going to a wedding in December. But I'm also getting that there may be something that is being unshrouded to you. So there's likely something out there that has been veiled from you and is now being unveiled to you. So we'll see where this goes from there. Tell me more, please, for Virgo for December. We have self-care. If not me, then who? To tend to a wholeness in parts in which surrender thy pulse for a heart that's nearer than any other. All right. So you're definitely doing something for yourself at this time. You are setting time aside for you, whatever that looks like for you. Everybody's situation is different. So maybe you are sleeping more. Maybe you are not going out as much. Maybe you're spending more time indoors. Maybe you are eating better. Maybe you're exercising. There could be a lot of things that this could pertain to. Whatever this is, though, it's unique to you and your path. So you know what this is that you need to do for your own self-care. It could be setting very firm boundaries with people, you know. Again, that might have to do with the staying indoors a lot more. All right, and then the last one that came out is wreath. There in the circle of life tends to breathe death. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. All right. So I am getting that there is some old version of you that you are saying goodbye to. Maybe you're holding a ceremony for an old version of yourself. and you are welcoming in this new version of yourself. And this new version of yourself involves indulging in self-care. All right. So let's get into the tarot and see what else we can get for this. Tell me more, please, for my Virgo friends for December. What else? Thank you. We have the Six of Swords and the Four of Swords. Beautiful. So you're definitely getting away from the things that don't serve you any longer. And you are also, Four of Swords is self-care, resting, rejuvenation, recuperating. So again, maybe you feel you need more sleep. Maybe you feel that you need more slowness. I'm just hearing that that's what it is. Like maybe you're too fast-paced in your day-to-day activities, and your life is now requiring you to rein that in and slow down to some extent. Okay, so whatever that looks like to you. What else, please? And I mean, even in the picture there, it looks like the person's getting a facial, potentially. So maybe facials are something that you're interested in doing. We have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Wow, very fiery, passionate energy here coming out of this. It's interesting because we go sword, sword, wand, wand. We're going from very airy energy, very much in your thoughts about things, like thinking about things, to actually the doing of things. So it's like maybe, because for the majority of December, it is Sagittarius season. So maybe the season of Sagittarius is getting to you to the point of you're like, yes, I have all this passion towards something. I am going to apply it and start moving towards the thing that I want to do. So this could be you taking a leadership role in something. Maybe you are just being bold and daring and making decisions about where it is you want to go, and then actually doing it, right? Rather than just sitting back here and thinking about it. Like, here's the you doing it. All right, let's get one more. Let's get one more. And another knight, but it's a Knight of Swords. So again, another fast-acting knight. So again, we're now getting here assertiveness, directness, movement. It's fast movement. So whatever this is that you're moving towards, you feel a need to do it quickly. Whereas back here with this Four of Swords, this is a need to do that, self-care, that slow down energy, needing to rest and recuperate. Again, maybe this has to do with the cycles in your life, right? Here we have the Circle of Life. So there might have been something that you've gotten away from recently, and now it's time to rest and rejuvenate. Or maybe you have just finished this, or this might be in the beginning of the month that you experience this. Okay, maybe the beginning of the month in December, this is when you're getting away from the things that don't serve you, and you are celebrating that old version of you, and then doing a lot of rest, rejuvenation, some self-care, finding your sanctuary, recuperating from that thing that you got away from. And then suddenly you get this like spark, this passion to start to move forward quickly towards something. It's like this time that you've taken out for yourself made you realize what exactly it is that you desire, and you are ready to start taking those steps towards it. So it feels also like this is you taking your throne. And I just saw 2222 on the timer. Maybe you are stepping into a position of power, a leadership role. All right, very, very interesting and specific message came through with the Wreath card. Maybe somebody at work, at a job that you are at, a position was left, and I'm not going to elaborate on how it was left, but it was evacuated in some sense. And this is you rushing in to say, I want that position. And again, I'm getting higher up the chain, like a leadership role. Doesn't have to be that, but that came to me for some of you out there. All right, let's go deeper. So I'm going to jump into the Pantha Oracle here, and we're going to see what it is that's in the background or hidden from you at this time. And we'll just see what comes out for that. So tell me more, please, for Virgo for December that might be hidden or that they're unaware of at this time. First card out is Nightmare. Suffering, darkness, persecution. Yep, but this is in the beginning, so this is part of what you're getting away from. So again, now we have like opposites here of if you were in this state of not being able to sleep, not being able to focus, have peace, you're finding that now. So this doesn't have to be like not being able to sleep. It looks like it very much so, but it could also be like stress, you know. You're finally taking that time for yourself to recuperate, rejuvenate from whatever this was that you had to get away from. Because there definitely was something here that you had to get away from. All right, what else? Thank you. We have relaxation. Again, it keeps coming up. You're going to do everything that you can this month to find this for yourself. I'm getting that it may not have been a priority before, but something happened to the point where you're like, it now must be a priority. So maybe you burnt out. Maybe there was an occurrence that forced you to take the time out, right? Like now you have to rest and rejuvenate. You have no choice. All right, what else? What else? What else might be hidden in the background? Okay, we do have a promise here. Promise, assurance. So this might have been a promise you made to yourself, because we do have a lot of self-care and relaxation. I'm not necessarily getting that this is someone else that's promising this to you, although it could be. And again, bottom of the deck is illness, so this might have been part of what required you to stop and rest. You know, like you're making yourself sick, not being able to keep going any longer. Let's see what else. I also just saw that maybe some of you might be traveling to a warmer climate. Again, that getting away from something. Maybe you're getting away from the cold, going someplace warmer, like the desert. Okay, we have calm. Wow. There's so much here about you and this self-care, this Four of Swords, this relaxation, this calm energy. You are not having anything that isn't that right now. Like and that's beautiful. It feels like you're telling yourself and you're telling other people, listen, if this disrupts my peace in any way, I am not interested. Good for you. Honestly, good for you. Okay, we have fright. That's depression, phobia, paranoia. All right, that's an interesting card there. It almost looks like the nightmare card over here. And then we have imagination. So what is up with this fright card? So what the fright card is giving me here is, this is other people in your life. You may have in the past been inclined to help other people to get out of some sort of situation. And it feels like you're like new promise to yourself. That's what this promise card. And again, even with the ceremony up there, this new promise to yourself is, again, if it disrupts my peace, then I'm not doing it. You're no longer open and available for these people who can't help themselves. I'm even getting that you're telling them to figure it out for themselves. Like, that's not my problem. I have better things to do with my time, and I have my own rest and rejuvenation to do. You need to figure this out for yourself. So again, Virgo, good for you. Keep doing that. It's going to serve you well. And it feels like you're finding this thing that you're becoming passionate about and you're going towards it. So we have here a lot of motion on the table. Not only are you getting away from something that doesn't serve you, but you're also in the same turn going towards the things that do serve you, that do bring you passion. But you're also taking the time out and knowing when it is time to rest and rejuvenate and relax and not feeling guilty about it. And also not feeling guilty when other people aren't doing it for themselves. So there's people in your life right now that are surrounding you that put themselves in a tizzy and then they come to you when they need help to get out of it. And you're usually that calm, warm, loving presence to them. And I'm getting that you're just kind of tired of doing that. Like you're drawing a line in the sand. You're setting a firm boundary and saying, no. I've got my own self-care to do. I've got my own rest and rejuvenation and relaxation and peace to attain to. I can't do it for you too. You've got to do it for yourself. So that is very much what I'm getting here. And again, I find it beautiful. Like I said, good for you. Keep going towards whatever the thing is that you are moving towards, because it is your vision. You are taking on that Sagittarius energy of that bold action and becoming a leader at something. Even if it's just the leader of your own life. You know, you don't have to go sit on a literal throne in a job and be like, I am the manager now. It doesn't have to be that. It could. It very well could. Again, that message did come through. But for those of you that doesn't resonate for, then this is just you sitting on the literal throne of your own life and being your own position of power. You get to choose what you do from day to day, and you are the one that makes the decisions. So you're like, nope, that doesn't serve me and my highest good. I'm not doing it. Nope, not anymore. Again, I'm getting that you used to. This was something that was the thing you're getting away from here. But like this time, I don't know what it is that's different about this time. You're moving away far and fast. Like before, you may have tried to separate from some of these people and maybe they lured you back in or conned you to stay or whatever the situation is. But I am getting that this time is different because this time you're choosing you and it's not about them anymore. Now it's about you, and you're finally looking at yourself and going, I deserve my time. It is me that needs it. I am deserving of my self-love. And so you're giving it to yourself. Wow. All right. So I am going to finish your reading out with a Dragon Rider's Oracle. And this has gods, goddesses, deities, and they are paired with a dragon. And each of them has a message for you. So what is the closing message for Virgo for December? What is the closing message for Virgo? All right, we have Archangel Zadkiel and Grazalu. The time for being passive and accepting begins now. Let go of all desires, be patient and prepared. The right moment will come. Everything has its time. All right, so we'll read from the book on that one. Let's see what it says. All right, your message from Zadkiel. Surrender to your divine guidance and the flow of life. Do not try to force or influence things. Learn to observe and allow things to happen without rushing to intervene. This is the only way in which you will find a magical, mystical path that will enchant your life. The path of enlightenment consists of 2 parts, each of which must be followed in order to awaken and achieve deep insights. One is the path of seeking, the other is that of being found. They belong together like day and night, justice and mercy, near and far. Bring them into balance. Zadkiel is connected with the brown female dragon Grazalu, which means light of mercy. Your message from Grazalu: practice surrender and listen to your gut feeling, which will guide you well and wisely now. Take the time to travel to your ancestors, where a source of great inspiration awaits you. The more you surrender to life, the deeper your immersion in trance journeys will be, and the clearer the messages that you will receive there. You will then be able to anticipate developments with clarity. All right. So again, we did mention travel, and that could be a thing. Maybe you're traveling to visit family during this time of December. So just know that you're going to have to balance that whole when to move away from something, when to rush towards something, and then when to stop and chill and relax and surrender. That's what this is all about. So it's just the knowing of when it's time to do all these things. All right, my Virgo friends, this has been your reading. So I hope it resonated with you. If it did, go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.